So thanks once again to Vaki Games and A-List Games for sponsoring today's segment. This is Kingshunt. This is a team-based PvP game heading to early access on November 3rd. It's available all week this week during Steam's Next Fest to just download and try for free. So yeah, you can start downloading it right now, and if you're available to play, we might jump in with some viewers and team up together. Just a couple of quick notes. It's a 5 versus 5 online multiplayer arena. There's going to be 15 different heroes at launch, all with their own unique abilities, specialties, and motivations. It's not pay to win. The strategy, tactics, and skill of your team will decide who ends up on top. It's, like I said, it's available all week, and when it launches on November 3rd, it will cost $19.99. All right, let's take a look at some of the characters, and because I love this. Azari and I were going through these last night. We're like, oh, I want to play this one. I want to play this one. Yeah. So look at this. This is what they got right now. And they'll tell you like a general difficulty level. So you probably want to start with ones that have a 1 for their difficulty. And they have the abilities that you can kind of look over, and some of them have different skins, and I'm sure they'll come out with more as the game gets closer to launch. And you can tell like what kind of archetype they are as well. This is support. Endor is a mage. We've got Grozny the fighter with a giant axe. This is the first guy I played, surprising no one, right? The guy with the hammer. Isaac, Malachi, Mara, she's got a spear, Noxus, creepy clown guy, Alida, it's a fairy, Jatolt, Scarlet, this is who Azaria played last night, my fiance, yeah, Mortan, very beautiful. You've got Yarn or Jarn, Tuliko, and last but not least, probably the one I'm going to start with, Crawley. Yeah, because who doesn't want to be the soul of a notorious and long dead sorcerer possessing the body of an unnaturally large and extremely deformed chicken? Who wouldn't want that, right? I saw that last night. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be the chicken mage, even though it you know, I'll probably get clucked a lot. Yeah. So the game does have some tutorials. If you go up to play here and you got a combat tutorial, if you want to play any matches today, I recommend you play this first and kind of just learn how the different abilities work, like before you jump into a game with me. Training Grounds, it's actually, we'll just jump in real quick. Training Grounds is great if you want to try out a whole bunch of different heroes, because you can kind of just swap, like, right, I'll take, I'll show you the chicken. Here we go. They have some set loadouts. So if you know what kind of class it is, like obviously if you're going to be like a melee fighter, you want to use that rollout. I think Crowley, I'll use like a mage. I don't know if that's right, but there you go. Hey, Kingshunt game, what's going on? Cluck, cluck, cluck. Thanks for following, by the way. Be careful not to put all your eggs in one basket. Stop that. Stop that right now. Epivaki, thanks for following as well. So yeah, so you can come into here with the different heroes, hold down Alt and it'll explain what each ability does. So you can kind of, before you jump into a match, like really just test out your stuff on bots. The bots in this first room don't attack you. The bots in the second room will attack you. Like you can try out your different abilities.
Calm down.
And just basically learn.
Cannot hurt you.
So I got a stun, and then
Your
ult.
judgment day
ultimate ability. So that's how it works. And it shows you the different buffs you can get. And then at any time you want to try a different class, you just run back over here. Or a different character, I should say, a different hero. And you can just launch a different one. Change hero. And that way you can kind of figure out which one works for you. Yeah. What eggs is he gonna get scrambled? Man, the chicken jokes will be nonstop. You know, so you can just jump in, you know, with a different one, like this guy. You're good with the chicken until you fight against the guy named Kenny Rogers. It's true. So this guy's more melee focused. I actually didn't play him at all.
Seems if you want something done, you've got to do it yourself.
Yeah, wait till they get a load of me. Okay. All right, so that basically gives you an idea how like the characters' abilities operate. The game itself is, if you've ever played like a game like Smite or Paragon when that was around, it's you've got lanes, you've got minions, you're taking out towers, and you're working together with your team to try to overcome the other team. There's gonna be I think right now there's one game mode available called Conquest, if I'm not mistaken. Oop, I want to leave the, okay, here we go. And so I'm gonna queue up. Is there anybody else like that that it's ready to go that wants to queue up together? You'll have to friend me on Steam if we're not currently friends. Golomancy? Okay. Boop. And Corvus, you're ready, enable? All right. You're in the tutorial, Alaska? All right. Well, you can jump in when you're ready. And we'll see how this goes. Ah! Close this. Boop. Normally, you're the chicken chaser. If you're the chicken... chicken chaser? Chicken chaser. All right, let's queue up. And wish us luck, everybody. Thanks again to Vaki Games and A-List Games for sponsoring today's segment. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Thanks, Marauder. The Fable trilogy needs a remaster already. Yeah. You like the menu music you got? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Is there a cow too? No, there's a fox. There's a fox. I didn't see the cow. Yeah. So it could take a minute or two to get into queue. What does the fox say? Don't you start. There you go. The composer is a super talented guy called Juna Lati, if you want to check him out. I probably said that totally wrong, but yeah. Hey, Bowser. You had to reinstall Twitch to get notifications working again? Chat filtering defaulted to on and blocked half of EDOT's message? That sounds weird. Miss Lanen, thanks for following. Yeah. Hey, Glummind, what's going on? Did you get it, Alaska? Okay, good. Adverse is wondering if Steam Deck support is planned. Isn't it funny? The moment you get your Steam Deck, it's like that's the question always on your lips. Is this compatible for Steam Deck? Steam Deck's really great. Yeah. Wait, was anybody able to get some of the demos for Next Fest working on the Steam Deck? Did you guys try? I didn't try. But I bet some of them work without any kind of like verification or anything like that. By the way, if there's others watching and you're not in my group, feel free to queue up and maybe we'll get matched against each other too. That'd be cool to have all Ottoman Empire players versus all Ottoman Empire players. There's only one server, I think, right now, right? EU Central is the only server that's up. There we go. First game. Here we go. Hold on to your butts. Team A. Team B. I'm going to be this chicken. And I'm going to be a mage. Chicken attack! Watch your back before it fades to black. All right, here we go. Oh, is it 3 versus 3? All right, 3 versus 3. Chicken, 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 chicken McNuggets. All right, so you can also summon. You can see on the bottom left, I have gold, 583. You can use that to summon a minion. Or spawn a tower. Okay, and you can see the points A, B, and C on the mini map on the top right. You want to take control over those. You start earning tickets for your team. I think what the currency is called. When you get 1,500 tickets, it puts the other team into a faltering state. Oh boy, they're already there. Wait, is this Manir? Hey, I got Manir on the other team. So when they're in a faltering state, they don't respawn. Get clucked. Oh boy, they got a friend here. Winter Wizard.
Your judgment has come.
Come here. Come here. All right. I think Manir's the Golomancy killed Manir. How dare you? Manir's a member of our community. I mean, they're on the other team, so yay. One thing I learned after I played my first match yesterday is you can just hold down left click and not spam it. I probably clicked it 13,592 times during my first match and then realized I don't need to do that. They built the tower. Their little mini tower that they built. There we go. I assisted Golomancy. Golomancy, your life force is running out. There we go. I'll tank it. There we go. All right, I'm gonna summon a mage. Summon a mage minion. There's my mage. I think I missed there. Oh boy, we're getting attacked by Manir from behind. Sneaky.
Your judgment has come.
No, I'm clucking. I'm out. Yeah. My character makes the funniest noises when I die. Oh man. All right. So you can see
Out of all
scoreboard there.
creatures in the world,
You hit tab to see the current score.
stuck with you.
So they shall.
We shooting over here. I wish the narrator voice was a little louder. I wonder if there's. I think when I checked my settings, that was the loudest. I had it on the loudest I could. You can't build along a minion path. How about here? There we go.
Your judgment has come.
Get off the tower I spent money on.
Over here.
Oh boy. Multiple baddies. Multiple baddies. I'm gonna go over here and get this buff. Yeah. Alright, they took out my tower.
Your judgment has come.
Yeah, we need reinforcements here.
Whoa.
Oh, I think Minier got me. Minier, good job. Thanks, Best Bronze Life. You're in the mood for some KFC now? Chicken spellcasters have a way of doing that.
Will you?
All right, there's Golomancy. He's almost dead. Golomancy needs health. I'm gonna summon another mage minion. Now, you can research different like right now I've in the bottom left you see arcane tower and mage minion. You can research different things so that you can summon different barricades and different minions to help out. But you've got to kind of level up your account by playing games in order to get access to some of that. Yeah. At least when you die, Bog, the rest of the squad gets a good meal. It's true. Try the white meat. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France. You disconnected, Minier? Oh no. I wonder if you can reconnect. Try to connect again. All right, so we're trying to take out one of these defense towers here. Whoa, I got blinded with science. Nope, 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 nope. See, you thought they were gonna get me there, didn't you? All right, let's try this again. I feel like with the character I'm playing, I feel like my range is further than it actually is. You have to wait for the reticle to turn into a circle. Like here, I can't hit, even though it looks like it's going that way. You can see like there's a blue tracker on the ground too. I find I'm shooting a lot when I am clearly not hitting. Ow, see, she has a longer range than I do. Oh, she dodged.
Those ones cannot hurt you.
But these type of games, you really have to be super patient. And like I was talking about during the pre-show, if you overcommit and try to like go for a kill at the wrong time, you just wind up helping the enemy. See, I can follow my minions in to hurt this tower. See how the tower is hurting the minions? Once this minion here dies, then it's going to target me. So I got to back up. So each lane has like an ebb and a flow to it. Oh, somebody built a barricade here. I don't have access to these. I'm going to grab the health. No! That was an ultimate. That was an ultimate, yeah. Yeah.
So they shall.
There you go, Cybermonk. Is that your ultimate? Jumping in the air and just peppering people with arrows? I haven't played that character yet. The archer. All right, so they came back. We were winning earlier on. I'm gonna try to see if anybody is over at sea. Yeah, there's nobody over here. Let's see if we can capture this. There we go. And then if we take this, then our tickets... Yeah, okay. So, oh, and they just took something else. And Miss Landon, thanks for following. It's not connecting, Manir. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you got disconnected. You're, the servers are in Central EU, and I think you're connecting from South America, right? So that's, I think, part of your issue. Yeah, I don't know if the devs are still in chat. Is there going to be like American servers when early access launches in November? Yeah, you have US servers. Are they going to be available this week or just for the actual early access? Oh no, that ultimate. They always seem to have that ultimate up. Man, that blind is annoying. Woo! Best bronze life. Is there a jungler in this game? I think they're called skirmishers in this. I'm not overly familiar with all the characters. I've only played a couple matches last night because it just went. This demo week just went live yesterday. This game is free to download and free to try all week long.
I had to get stuck.
Just follow that link 8-Bit Noise put in the chat. You can jump in, check out the characters all week long. The game is going into early access November 3rd. See, while both of their players are here, we should be able to.
So they
Man,
shall. Over here.
these two seem really good. That's because they have a healer. That's part of the issue. You know, I'm gonna play healer next turn because it feels like if you don't have a healer, you're like screwed. Because they only have 2 people with Mynir being down, and they are able to stay in these fights a lot longer.
Calm down. Those fools don't hurt you.
Just the healer here with the blind.
Yes. Well done, my feathered friend.
Ooh,
Well done indeed.
what happened? Did we kill their base? Oh, did they surrender? Ah, okay. They surrendered. Because they had a person drop down. Is this the one I mentioned yesterday? Looks pretty good. Yeah, Kilroy. Yep. Shady Baby Knight says there's also a healer minion, which is a good alternative if you don't want to play support. You have to research that, right, Shady? I think I might have started researching that. Actually, let's take a look. Oh, I started researching the orc minion. Summon a monstrous orc minion. Okay. So, but like I noticed over here, you can start researching healer minion passive ability. Grants 7 hit points per second for owners. Ah, okay. All right, I'm gonna keep trying to get the orc going here. Can you swap mid research? You can. You can. I could go over here and switch research. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna finish up the orc first. Yeah. Is this a new version of Power? This is its own thing, Brett's Best Bronze Life. Yeah. Check out just type #game and check out the Steam link. Yeah. Can I edit more? Can I add more people? Or can you only add up to 3? And then 2 people have to be random. Three max at the moment. Okay, that makes sense. Because if you were a team of 5 and you came against a whole mix of people, they just get slaughtered. I get it. I get it. All right, let's play again. Alaska, did you want to join in? Yeah. Alaska, you still there? All right, we're just gonna queue up. Let's go.